Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? I'm sure as you can guess by seeing this stream, I've actually left my PS4 on completely for the last week just to ensure that we'd still be right outside the Caribbean when we got here. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I've played a couple minutes just to get us right back here, because I really wish once you hit the place, like before entering the world, you could just warp right here, but nah, that's not how it works. Anyway, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3, everybody. First of all, I just want to point out like two memes relevant to this game started this week, or at least the worlds based on this game. Like there's a Monsters Inc. meme going around of Boo like crying while holding a controller, and it's like I would have fit that into a thumbnail if it was a meme when I was in the Monstropolis world, pictured right here. Would have been handy. And there's a Big Hero 6 meme. I don't know if you can actually classify it as such that's going around right now. If it's, I may have to fit it into next week. It's going to be a weird thumbnail, I can tell you that much. So I mentioned this last week, how surprised I am that the Caribbean managed to make it back, just because Pirates of the Caribbean had lost so much of its popularity between the releases of Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. But at the same time, it does fulfill a desire that a lot of people had when they were playing Kingdom Hearts 2, in that the story of the Caribbean in that game was based on the first movie, and by the time the game came out, the second movie was out. Maybe, I don't think the third one was, but the second was out, and people were like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if they could have implemented some of the stuff from 2, like Davy Jones and the Kraken? So when we saw that the world was coming back, it's like, oh man, they might adapt Dead Man's Chest. Yeah, no, they took a different approach. First of all, this if I remembered there was a musical number, I would have sung along. Yar fiddle dee dee, being a pirate is all right to be.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
But no, they instead skipped over Dead Man's Chest and went straight to adapting the third movie, without a doubt the least popular, least favorable of
Anyone not?
I gotta turn my volume down a tiny bit.
It's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Oh, excuse me, this is basically what the High Wind was gonna be.
Where else? The edge of the world.
Oh god, Sora's a flat earther.
What ails ya, Mr. Goofy?
I did always love this, both in the Kingdom Hearts 2 world and this, how Sora gets into it.
We're running out of sea.
So anyway, people would be, I'm sure, I don't know how happy people were, admittedly, but I wasn't really paying attention at how this was adapting the third movie. But it actually tickles my fancy a little bit. Because I've never really seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They just kind of passed me by, despite the fact they were super popular. I just never really watched them. Except for the third one. For whatever weird reason, I owned the third one, and I watched it a lot. I cannot explain why, but I did. So seeing it be represented in this game was crazy, but nostalgic. I really cannot argue. It's called Port Royal in 2, that's right. The way I said that may sound like someone in chat was correcting me. No, I just remembered. And I love the way the world looks in this game. Like, in 2, I was impressed at how well they managed to do, like, a photorealistic approach to the characters. You know, obviously, they were limited by the PS2, but they tried, and they succeeded pretty well. The problem was the fact that the Kingdom Hearts characters, other Disney characters, were not adapted, so they just stuck out like crazy. The designs are still, you know, pretty out of there for a live action movie, but they've given them extra texture and detail. They've muted their colors. They actually fit in surprisingly well now. I'm impressed how well they managed to blend the two art styles.
We've been walking forever. some pirates. We won't get anywhere without a ship. Hmm? A ship?
See, a sand ship isn't even all that unusual with the stuff I've seen.
Oh boy! It is a ship!
Or the biggest mirage you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, so we got this ship in the middle of the desert being carried by like a bunch of barnacles. The third movie was weird.
Huh? Jack Sparrow!
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Sure is.
And of course,
Jack.
no surprises to anybody. None of the actors reprising their roles, of course. No surprise.
Help me catch the pearl before she gets away.
Of course, like I said, I've barely seen these movies. Even the third one, I haven't seen in a very long time. I cannot tell you if this impression's any better.
Come back, ship!
Man, it'd really be a shame if something got in our way.
We better get rid of them quick.
Back here.
Shooting at us.
Is someone shooting at us? Oh, for God. There we go. Should I even be attacking? Like, you know what? I'm going to try not attack. I'm just going to run. Like, who cares about the Heartless? Give me those dodge roll iframes. Yeah, those are probably supposed to be there to, like, prevent you from trying to get closer.
Here comes some more.
Man, they are not hard. Oh, the Heartless got in my way more. Oh, I'm doing pretty well on that, Goofy. No worries. There we go.
That's who's doing this.
No one said you could use my ship.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, guys, moving way too fast. I can't ever hit him. There we go. I mean, it's something. Okay, also, this really does not allow us to move very much. Okay, this team attack is actually kind of shitty. Wow, and that... Okay, I'm not using Never Fear again. That sucked. Either that or I just have no idea how to use it. I don't know. Listen, they can't all be winners, yo. Okay, the fact these guys are hanging out just barely in the air really bothers me. Get on over here, yeah. I'm not going to be able to get the drill in time. Oh, yes I did. That'll help. As will this. Oh wow, I'm kind of dying. That took care of it. So anyway, some real crazy news today, huh? Like, it legitimately didn't feel real. Like, I woke up, I grabbed my breakfast, sat down on my computer. I'm just checking all my usual news. Check the r/anime, and top post: Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2 announced. I was like, what? It was just an absolute shock. Because that show is 8 years old, and we're just now finally getting a second season. Out of nowhere. No reason for it to happen aside from the fact that people always ask for it. We finally got it. I'm real happy. I love Devil as a part-timer. It's been a little while since I've seen it because Netflix removed the English dub, and they're going to be removing the whole show sometime this month. And Hulu also only has the sub, so if you want to watch the dub, you're going to have to use Funimation. Or I can just avoid it altogether because I found out the library has the Blu-rays, so I'll just rent those at some point. I'll be a little busy for the time being. Like, I'm watching Gridman now. Then after that, I gotta rewatch Gurren Lagann. It's that time of year. Then around time, it'll be that March 25th. It'll be like I can get
Expect you're able to account for your actions then. Sir? There's been a perpetual and virulent lack of discipline upon my vessel. Why?
I don't know. I can.
Sir, you're in Davy Jones' locker, Captain. Davy
I'd be
Jones'
making a SpongeBob joke here, but I forget how that episode went.
I know where I am, and don't think I don't.
'Cause that was like a season 1 episode, I think.
I'm in Davy Jones' locker. Assuredly.
Got stuffed in here like I'm some kind of nerd.
Barbosa!
Ah, Hector! It's been too long, hasn't it?
Illa de Muerte, remember? You shot me.
Did you? That might have been censored in this version.
I didn't.
Sora, we meet again.
It's lovely to
I do love it. Oh, I didn't even mention this when I was talking about the visuals of this world. I love their costumes.
Something about you different? Yeah, you look all swashbuckling.
Way more detailed.
I've seen some adventures.
Definitely still not Keira Knightley.
Here.
Speaking of, where exactly is here? What's all this about a locker?
Davy Jones' locker. Jack neglected to repay a certain debt to Jones. So Jones sent the Kraken to devour Jack. And that's how he ended up here.
Sure wish I could have seen it.
Then, Davy Jones' locker? You're saying that we've gone beyond the grave?
Well, I always knew it happened one day.
To wrest Jack from his fate.
See it all. Out and about, eh? You had an agreeable sense of the macabre to any delirium.
He thinks we're a hallucination.
Complete with these three masqueraders.
See, honestly, us being a hallucination would actually make more sense.
Rescue you.
Have you now? That's very kind of you. But it would seem that as I possess a ship and you don't, you're the ones in need of rescuing. And I'm not sure as I'm in the mood.
Jack! Cutler Beckett has the heart of Davy Jones. He controls the Flying Dutchman.
He's taking over the seas.
First, you're going to have to remind me who that is.
The brethren caught his cowed.
Leave you people alone for just a minute and look what happens.
So I guess technically this counts as a world that's just adapting a movie. There's just some... The way they handle it is just much different than Tangled and Frozen. Like, it's definitely still the same story, but we really don't follow the same beats as the movie.
Yeah, no conquerors. Listen, Jack. The world needs you back something fierce.
And you need a crew.
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to annihilate me.
Jack, we're on your side.
Gonna be the smallest ship.
My mates. I never could have caught the pill without you.
In fact, we're gonna be your own crew. The rest of you all can die.
You're hired.
Yes.
Now, as for the rest of you,
I want that to be considered Pirates of the Caribbean canon.
to get it all marked.
That Jack Sparrow trusts Sora, Donald, and Goofy more so than any of the other main characters.
Jack, which way you going, Jack?
I love all those subtle face motions.
Right then, Mr. Sora, the hell realm is yours, provided
Yeah, Sora did do a little bit of captaining in the second game, but it was just an excuse to have a world map you selected locations from. That's not so much the case here. Honestly, this world kind of feels like a small game within the larger game. Like, we have these whole open seas for us to explore. We control the ship.
Jack said to head for the island straight in front of us.
Okay. You see, this kind of behind the back camera would be nice if it weren't for the fact that the sails are completely getting in the way. I mean, the mast is still in the way here, so it's not all super helpful. Like a view like from the front, a view from the mermaid's point of view would be a lot more helpful, like from the front of the ship. So welcome to Assassin's Creed 4, everybody.
There's heartless on those ships.
ready the cannons.
Okay, we only have cannons on this side of the ship, I guess. That's kind of a problem. Also, where the hell are they? They were fucking behind me that way.
Mind your heading. Don't lose sight of the enemy.
Oh, a little late for that one, Jack. Oh, there we go. There's one of them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And the plus side about the cannons is, I mean, it's kind of hard to get them in your line of sight. But if you can hit them with the cannons, it does do some pretty good damage. Were there controls I missed? So look at that. Took out almost a whole health bar. And if you can get him in range, then... There we go. More team attacks is a specific ability? Huh. Well, that wasn't a great introduction to the sailing of this game. We sailed straight and then circled around continuously trying to shoot one ship.
So, we do have a destination, right? Oh, I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, but how is that different than usual?
Cast your fate with Jack Sparrow, and you'll soon be sharing in the wrath of Davy Jones.
The guy Will mentioned? Who does he think he is, anyway?
Stuffing us in his locker.
Do to him?
Truly, you don't know who Davy Jones is?
Is there you know that meme picture of like just a stock photo of a jock stuffing a nerd in a locker that people label?
This way. We're from another sea.
You ever heard of Little Mermaid? We're from that sea.
Jack and Davy Jones' fate be intertwined.
What was I talking about?
Raise Jack's precious pearl from the depths and make Jack captain for 13 years. In exchange, Jack promised to give Jones his soul as payment. But 13 years passed.
I legitimately forgot what I was talking about before that.
Failed to return.
Okay, yes, that meme. Has anyone like redrawn that with Davy Jones and Jack Sparrow?
Him and the pearl back to the depths.
So,
If Jones learned that witty Jack cheat that fate,
okay, I understand that Jack was eaten by the Kraken and ended up in the afterlife here. Did the ship have a soul and ended up in the afterlife? Is that how it works?
The Kraken's gonna eat us? Let the Kraken have a crack. I ain't scared.
not scared at all. That be rare.
I have fought some crazy shit, lady.
Land at the mention of the Kraken. Not you.
Release the Kraken!
But Jack be scared. He want to be free of his debt to Davy Jones. That's why he need the box. It be a chest where Davy Jones lock away the part of him that hurt.
You see, Kingdom Hearts, that's how you use the word hurt.
Was
It's not a noun.
To knock the Coulson to die.
And what part of him is that?
Him hard.
You know, I will actually give them kind of credit for choosing the third movie because there are actually legitimate reasons
How does he do it?
for the inclusion, like the fact that it revolves around this box and the heart, which are, the heart is obviously a very important part of Kingdom Hearts as a whole. The box is important to this game. It actually makes sense.
I believe our orders were to find the box and seize it. No more. Put a leash on that runaway curiosity.
It's great that Luxord gets to come back here.
Why would the organization seek me out just as soon as I was recompleted? If not to affirm my intellectual prowess and invest in my research.
Vexen always looked weird, but there's something about it, the way he looks in this game, that's extra weird.
Oh, really?
Especially when even the organization members have their textures updated to be a little more photorealistic in this world. Like all those pores on his face. Those wouldn't normally be there.
Treachery in your words?
And I wonder if that close shot was specifically to show it off.
But to be clear, I serve the organization. I don't share your need to please Zemnis.
I don't share your daddy issues.
His little finger. Always has been.
All I desire is the freedom to continue my research. Ansem the Wise refused to nurture my talents. So
I nurtured his death.
with Xehanort, rather. Simple as that.
I see. And you don't care how he uses your research.
Not in the slightest. All that concerns me is that I complete the perfect human vessel.
That's all well and good. But I know this world better than you. Kindly stay out of the way.
See, I mean, he's referencing that he was here before, except for the fact that this is supposed to be the real world, so we really have only been in a very small portion of it.
I already know what to do with the pests.
I choose to believe that all the real world worlds exist within the same continuity within the Kingdom Hearts timeline, so therefore, both Jack Sparrow and Captain Hook are sailing the seas, just in different places. What other Kingdom Hearts worlds notably take place in real world locations? Though you know what, I suppose Neverland doesn't technically count. Like London's a part of it, but Neverland is another world parallel to it, I suppose. Oh, someone set off a nuke. Also, we're here now. All right, we finally escaped from the. Oh God, it's been too long. I want to reference Gurren Lagann, but I don't remember all the exact terminology because I haven't rewatched it this year.
Thanks, Jack. You could have warned us.
Yeah, everything went topsy-turvy and upsy-downsy.
Up and down and all
At least
around.
we're back in the land of the living.
Man, when I see Kyrie again, I can't wait to tell her I was dead.
But that be no reason to rest easy. A ship!
Well, on the seas, there's likely plenty of them.
I've never seen one like that.
Heartless!
Look at the way the Heartless look with this detail.
Barbosa, have you allied with those fiends again?
Don't impugn me honor. Why would I conspire with them?
But you did conspire with them.
Could you discuss it later?
And I do like the implication that Tia Bauer just knows everything. She knows all about these other worlds. She knows what Sora's actually doing. She's just all-seeing. That's the other pirate world where we could fly. Except we're not doing flight here. This one's a little weirder. See, I think this only works because Sora's an idiot. He doesn't understand what a cloud is. He's like, yeah, that's solid. I can slide on that. So I'd say that this is probably the most different and ambitious world of the game, and that it really does throw a lot at you. Like, we already had that sailing, and now we have this flying thing. Okay, got it. Bush. Am I supposed to be able to, like, speed up or slow down or something? That just controls the camera? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm not having too much trouble here. Thankfully, the flying bird thing shares a health bar with me, so... Oh, and if it takes too much... Oh, no, it doesn't, but I can get off of it and get on another one. Okay, is there... There we go. Yeah. And it's got this, like, Shadow of the Colossus section where I'm on the back of this giant Heartless. And now I begin attacking it up close. So, of course, my options are pretty limited. Thankfully, he telegraphs his attack pretty easily. I don't have to hold the button down. It's just automatic until it's done. I'm sure I can't just stay up here forever. At some point, he'll just shake me from his back. But I should be able to get in a good amount of damage while I'm here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, ow. Oops. Hang on, it's fine. Oh, right, I can do this. I forgot about this. And they have a little indicator on the screen that lets me know where it is. Like, this is pretty cool. Ouch. Yeah, I can tell. I'm working on it. And I can get in the good damage while I'm way back here. I've got an infinite number of torpedoes to rack in a bit of better damage. Let me get rid of a couple of you. You're bothering me. I don't know okay, it's just like I deal enough damage and that lets me get here. This is a little bit weird how long you have to wait before you're actually allowed to do anything. I'll take him out in this cycle, no problem. God, the fact that Sora can put up a magic barrier like that makes me really miss Reflect. It was so good in 2. It was disgustingly busted in 2, but it was awesome. All right, just a little bit more. Okay, oh, dang it. Kicked me off. Let's see here. Where is there something I can latch on to? Right there. Alright, another air slide. You don't get much in the way of healing for this fight, so it's good to get it over with as soon as you can. No benefit to dragging it out, except for the fact that I was getting, like, wellspring crystals. Oh, if he cut off his head, that would have been awesome. Let's point, he's a pirate, so I forgive everything. I love this song.
All right.
I've killed your leader.
Oh no!
Listen, I just got out of the afterlife. What would have happened if I died there? Would have just had to make a small detour to come get me again.
Where are the others? After you fell, we came looking for you.
And this is really the reason why this world doesn't follow the movie story so close. Like, we completely split from the main team.
And I was so happy that we got
And we'll just meet back up with them later.
That eager to sail under Captain Jack Sparrow?
Jack!
So that's supposed to mean something. I think it's like that one's fake and this one's the real. Okay. Huh, yeah, you may notice that this scene suddenly looks a lot better than the rest of the game.
Exchange for fair compensation.
This world is definitely the most guilty about just using pre-rendered videos. Probably because they feel like they need the extra edge to match live action.
What then might I devote?
And I mean, it's nice CG. I'm not going to get you wrong. Not going to get it wrong. But I would have preferred just like trying it in game, even if it didn't look so good. I like the attempt. Like even in something like Kingdom Hearts 2, when Simba watches Mufasa die and his expression is absolutely terrible. It's hilarious.
Shall we?
Shall we what?
Some pirate won't get anywhere without a ship. So, let's go get one.
Yeah, I'm sure there's just one sitting around here.
Yes!
Other than that, so it's like, oh, we'll have to build a raft. I know how to do that at least.
Sure are cut from the same cloth.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. All the power under sea you ever wish for, be yours.
Free her how?
Just go stab him with the key.
Oh, nothing really. I'm good.
And so this is the next thing this world introduces, swimming, and holy hell, it works. The swimming control in this game is good. In fact, it actually makes me think like, oh hey, if they had actually brought back Atlantica for this game, it might have been okay. Let's see here. Cracked Y. Okay. Still need adamantite. Still need fluorite. Are those even items I can synthesize at any point? Okay, I can make a couple of those. No, I cannot. Okay. Incredible boost. Ooh. That sounds good. I want it. See, that incredible boost in strength, that is absolutely the kind of thing I want. Anything else of too much interest? That's just ingredients. You guys think maybe at some point I should ever buy accessories for Donald and Goofy? I should always try and get them some... I'll buy one of these. Alright.
There's a mailbox in Twilight Town.
Yeah, because there's no postal service here. Yeah, I don't know if we're going back to Twilight Town. Oh, no, that's better. Goofy, we will give him Aegis Shield. A little less thunder resistance, but I think it's worth it. Now, let's see here. Large boost in defense and fire... Oh, never mind. Ooh, I have an empty slot to put it in. Nice. See, what's my... I don't know. I don't see what it is. 37. Okay, and this brings it up to 43. Alright, what about abilities? I have 14 slots, so I can put a couple things in. To attack distant foes. What would be better? Counter kick. If I don't have anything else, I can put those on. Air slide, I could just make a bunch of them. I mean, they're cheap. Alright, sure. Another super slide, but that's specifically for motion, but whatever. Just in case I ever end up in full motion. Blizzard boost. Attraction extender, and I got 4 points left, so I can put on a either rising spiral or ground breaker. Rising spiral. Nothing. Goofy. Nothing. Okay. Oh, never mind. I can put on more team attacks. Alright. Sure. Just make sure I don't have any boosts. I don't. Okay, good. Alright, I'm set. Yeah. Dive L2. Okay. See, it's only weird because he like jumps in the air for a second. And you got that swim faster thing that just makes it so cool. Like, look how fast you move under the water. Look at the fact that your combat is not impaired at all. Like, I have different abilities, sure. But it's not impaired at all. I'm still using full combos. What? I have projectiles even. Oh, it's taking me a second to get used to which direction I'm doing all this. Like which one's rise and which one's lower. But man, as someone who thinks Kingdom Hearts 1 Atlantica is easily the worst world in the series, you have no idea how awesome it was to get to this and be like, oh wow, underwater combat is good. And it helps that because enemies have a much greater range of movement, they give you more range on your attacks. Like, it's the small considerations. Almost like this game was made by people who were thinking. And I'm really raking in the damage. Weird. Oh, guys, we're underwater. Talking it may not be the best idea. Yeah. Guys, priorities. We ain't going to the grocery store. You don't have to always be bringing up ingredients. Yep, there is stuff down here. Oh. Oh. Alright, I'm just picking a bunch of money. Alright, whatever. I'm sure at some point there's a limit. Is there? Like, I understand what I'm getting is basically chump change, but... Okay, there is a limit at some point, fine. But man, you can really get some money here. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. Alright, it's a little bit weird, though, that in order to swim up, I'm actually hitting up. Because at the same time, right now, I'm playing Mario Galaxy, and in that game, it's down, adamantite, yes! I can finally upgrade this thing. I gotta find another Moogle. And look at that. The spells that I'm allowed to use underwater have a specific underwater variant. For some reason, I'm not allowed to use water underwater. Can't imagine why. But I got that sea fire, sea blizzard. Oh. Can I use... I can use thunder underwater. That doesn't sound like a good idea, but alright. So I got to eat a soft pretzel today. What did you do? That was delicious. I went out with my dad because we had to run a couple errands. We had to go down to the thrift store to drop a bunch of stuff off and then go down to Best Buy to recycle some electronic stuff. Wait a minute. I thought we were in the... Alright. I thought we were in the Pirates of the Caribbean world, not the Finding Nemo world. So anyway, we had to go down to Best Buy, and the closest Best Buy to us used to be right near the house. That one closed because the mall down there is absolutely terrible. I'm not even sure if it's technically still open. But it's right near another mall. So I was like, hey, well, here, let's go into the mall. And the GameStop in there is completely closed. And there's basically nothing I care about, so I don't really have too much of a reason to go back to that mall. But we were walking by the food court, and they had a soft pretzel stand. My dad's like, "Hey, do you want to get a soft pretzel?" I'm like, I mean, yeah, I love soft pretzels." Hang on, guys, I found a video game in these deep depths. And that was all that was down here, I guess. It is kind of weird that they throw water elemental monsters at me in the water when they've established that I can't use water attacks. Can I just, like, boost straight through here? Yeah. Oh, man, no underwater Moogle. That would have been amazing if you just saw a Moogle with a, like a snorkel mask on. Oh, that treasure chest is not suspicious in the slightest. Yeah, Goofy's got it. Listen, when Goofy is the most rational member of your trio, then we have got a weird group here. Unless it's the cursed treasure like it was in this very world in Kingdom Hearts 2. I would have liked it if Sora, like, took a second, like, huh? Why didn't that work? I got eaten. Help, help. I think I missed. Oh, I thought I got eaten again. That's not really dealing that much damage. Wizard's a little better. Thunder probably would have been great, except I don't have it on my shortcut menu, so, that's a shame. Oh man, you get close to this guy, that tornado attack. Damn, I missed with the magic though, darn it. Where am I? There I am. Dude, you really shouldn't be using electricity underwater. Like, just a poor idea in general. Oh wow, that one hurt a lot. Oh, I have Thundaga at this point? Did I have a... Maybe I put Thundara on my thing. Well, I can make it Thundaga now. Oh, wow, he actually had a treasure chest, though. And then he ran in there and killed himself. Well, that's one death not on my conscience. Ugh. I will say the one thing about the controls underwater that does really bother me is that, you know, I move forward by holding up on the analog stick, and Y-axis motion, maybe Z-axis, height, I get, whatever, is controlled with the shoulder buttons. The thing is, the swim faster command automatically propels you forward. So now up on the analog stick, up and down control height. Now you can still use the shoulder buttons for sharper turns, but it's only a little bit awkward because I'm always swimming forward when I start doing it, and then I'm immediately like tilting upward. So anyway, shortcut. Oh right, I don't even have it on my shortcut menu. Where the fuck do I still have water? There we go. That's better. Like, not even just for this world where I can't use it underwater. Like, why the fuck do I have water on my shortcut menu? If I want to hit something with some water elemental, I'll use ice. Man, we're not even dripping water. I'm not even sure our clothes are wet. What kind of water simulation physics are these? What luck, though, that there actually happened to be a ship here. I don't know, maybe back in this time period, ships were just so common that they were washed up on every single island.
It's our very own ship. Are you certain about that?
Huh? What? Jack?
Finders keepers.
How did you make...
You're so fast.
How did we, Kronk? Oh, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense.
To which this ship holds no candle. Bus, take what you can, as a captain, but it does appear I'm in need of a crew.
We'll go gather up a couple jellyfish.
So, Donald, I'm aboard.
What are you guys so confused about? This is how he usually acts.
Ready enough, Captain, but aren't we kind of trapped?
Quite right. Get out and push.
Yeah, sure. I know you've made passage through straits far more dire than this. Just follow your heart's command.
If Jack said, let your heart be your guiding key, it'd be the weirdest shit. Oh, our heart's powerful enough that it just crumbles rock, I guess. Heart's a pretty crazy thing. We haven't done anything about the fact that the back of the ship was beached, though. Unless the power of our heart also rose the water level. Made the tide come in. Alright, so yeah, we've got our own ship. We are out on the open oceans. And we have full control of where we want to go. The Leviathan, alright. Water wall, okay, so let's see here. Land attacks on enemies, successfully perform other actions to fill the gauge. Ship's HP is fully restored after each sea battle. So yeah, I just open up a map and I'm like, okay, where am I supposed to be going? I don't know. But yeah, there's like things to do here. It's not like a character side quest, but there are items to find, like islands to chart. Now look at this. My cannons can aim in any direction. Damn, I fucking one-shotted that ship, yo. I think if you hit that weak spot on the front, it deals like a crazy amount of damage. Damn.
She's got nothing on the pearl, mates.
Okay, now hold on. I want to go check out this Moogle. I gotta upgrade my Keyblade. Okay, supposed to be getting into a fight there, but I guess not. You have entered the blue mist to another time and place. Either that or we've entered Silent Hill. We've had this ship for 5 minutes and already someone's showing us up. I want a bigger ship.
But look, this time there's somebody aboard.
Isn't that?
It's not the merry company I'd hoped for.
Not someone to share some ale with. Oh, this again.
Of course.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it, that they do me the honor? Never count your cards until they've all been dealt.
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
I don't know. He did say parley.
Really so unsophisticated, you
And
decide
if there's any group that follows rules and codes, obviously it's pirates.
It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
What if that pirate offers to explain what the word confabulate is?
contests without honoring the rules. Because only by winning fairly does victory have any savor at all.
You think Luxord plays Triple Triad?
Code is actually more guidelines than rules. Speak your piece.
I am looking for a box. A chest, perhaps.
If we give you one, will you leave? Like, we don't know anything about any specific chest. If we just give you one, is it good?
But said box is not a box you want to trifle with, mate. Trust me.
Really? wager then.
And of what nature would this wager be?
What say we have a little race to that charming port town which you hold so dear?
Oh boy, a minigame.
Yes. Whoever reaches it first is the victor.
If I'm remembering correctly, I failed this once.
Tell me all about that chest.
Against what?
Your lives.
Whatever it is you want.
Done.
Jack?
Then we have an accord.
I like things. If he'll give me a thing, that'd be great.
All hands, prepare to make sail.
But Jack!
Drop canvas.
Hey! Jack!
Whippoorwill, lads.
Jack!
No, Will Turner isn't here.
You can't let him get his hands on that box. Do you really know whatever it is that he's looking for?
Let's just say there's a potential possibility he wants the chest containing Davy Jones' heart. Because I haven't the foggiest notion why he'd covet the blighted.
But if Davy Jones no longer has his heart,
This is more black than blue.
then Davy Jones doesn't have power over it, does that free Jack from his debt?
Think it's the one?
And winning the race would keep it out of Organization 13's hands.
Because I'm sure that if we beat... I understand Locksword said honoring the rules of games, but yeah, I'm sure if we beat him, they'll just give up. It's fine.
Basically, we need to win this race.
Win the race. Just win the race. Just win, just win, just win the race. I don't care what it takes. Just find a way to win the race. All right, let's get to sailing. Unfortunately, he has a little bit of a lead on us. Yeah, hang on. I'm going. Okay, we have the benefit of we can just shoot him. Also, we can do this. Ow, hey.
We gotta stay away from those.
Nicely done. All right. We good? We all right? Just watch out. Oh. Give me that speed boost. Oh, man, those critical hits are so nice. We seem to be beating him pretty handily, I would say. Just put that up real quick. Oh, god damn it. Instantly canceled out my tailwind because of something. I don't even know. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Uh-oh. Yep. Hold on. Yep. Hang on. We're sort of... Keep going. You're good. You're good. Okay, kind of need to make sure that there's nothing in my way before I use the tailwind. Alright, we might have a chance here. I'm going at top speed. He's notably behind me. Yep. What? Hey, I was like right there. There we go. All right, guys. First death. The problem is the Heartless ships take so long to disappear, and if you crash into them when you're using Tailwind, it instantly cancels it out. I was really hoping this would be a no-death run. Yep, alright, let's go.
One to Port Royal wins.
And I say we make it interesting. Let's try at those cannons.
However, I'm sorry to say that, no, you can't, like... They specifically gave Luxord too much health that you can't just kill him. It'd be amazing if you could, but... I don't know, maybe if I get on, like, the other side of him, I could... See, look at that. That just cancels out my tailwind and drops my speed to 0. Yep. Okay, right now I've got a lead. But I'm sure they're going to be dropping ships on me to get rid of that. Okay, I need one more before I can use a tailwind. Alright, just aim right for the goal point. Oh, of course, throwing just a lot of shit right in front of my path. And go. What is this? Okay, I don't know. Okay, that was an attack, I guess, but it gave me, I think, a pretty good distance. Oh, there we go. Just barely dodged him. A couple tornadoes right in my way. Yep. You can travel no further. Well, that's a shame. I'm right here. Okay, there we go. 2 tries. Okay, well, now the game is, can I beat the game without actually dying instead of just a minigame failure? Same thing with Kingdom Hearts 2. I only died once in actual combat. And it was a pretty bad death, I admit.
We got this one in the bag.
The game isn't over until it's over.
Alright, guys, let's get to shooting. You know, you'd think Heartless could just attack us more directly.
They're closing in! Come about! Make ready to return fire!
Aye, aye.
Those are some real sharp handholds on the wheel. Looks like you'd cut your hand open just turning the thing. Alright, so let's take out the fleet. We'll try and make it a point to hit their weak points. They're also trying to send Heartless at us, though. Oh, but we got Tidal Wave for already. Oh. Ow, oh, okay. Maybe those aren't just Heartless. Let's do it. Yep. Crash it right in there. Oh, I think we just wiped out most of them. Yeah, I think we got, like, all of them. I see him. Okay, now I've got a thing. I gotta wait until he's around here before I can use it. See, I can fire this thing anywhere I want. Up. Yep. Yep. Should probably actually put that up.
It ends here. We got him now.
Yo, yeah, you get close to him, this thing can deal some solid damage. Okay, sent down a couple tornadoes. I don't think they're anywhere near me, so we're good. Yeah, I'm not really dealing any damage, but whatever. He's not hitting me either. This is slowly filling my meter. What the hell is that? I think he's just warping. Or not. Okay. What is this? Okay, I mean, he is moving. But, like, what is this ring? What is this ominous light that threatens to engulf us? Look how much damage that can deal. Look at that, just took out most of this guy's health. Of course, it's worth noting that unless you're hitting their weak points against or using a special move against standard enemies, you really don't stand a chance. Yeah, those thankfully all missed. Oh, and I got another link extender. Alright, where are you? Another raging cannons, I mean. That's probably you.
Hear my call. Keep going, Sora.
Alright, hang on. I'll board it as soon as I'm done absolutely destroying it. Honestly, after that assault, there really shouldn't even be a ship left.
Another game it is, then.
Thankfully, the world does still give us some more traditional Keyblade action. Guys, I don't want to fight you though. I haven't had time to upgrade my Keyblade again. Okay, fine. Drill hammer isn't really working on this guy anyway. Yep, now's actually probably a good time to use it. Well done, Goofy. Man, I am hitting hard. Oh, that even cuts right through this guy's defense. Drill. It's like, I guess they're not. They kind of look like monkeys. Yeah, hold on. We should use it when we're actually in a group. And not just completely wasting this. Where are they all? Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well, you know, like the one of them. Okay, that's fine. Let's use it. Why not? Raise those relationship values with Donald. I'm sure that's definitely a thing that's in this game. Why did I do that? I just established that this wasn't a good idea for this guy. I also can't manually cancel it. I mean, it hits hard when it actually hits him. Problem is actually trying to get in there. I think the normal Keyblade would probably be better for these flying guys. But the drill is still better than the hammer. Yeah, alright, no problem. Sorry, that one failure is going to forever weigh on my mind. What if the entire time we were fighting on this ship, Loxode was just sneaking away with our boat?
I salute you all, gentlemen.
Just like, haha, losers.
Up to something.
Perish the thought. I know
got done before you even started, mate.
Except for that time you won, of course.
Necessary way of conceding defeat.
Yes. Now I believe I owe you your prize. But I neglected to ask what it is that you want. Perhaps you'll enlighten me.
Aye, that's easy. I want the chest that's aboard the Dutchman.
No, Jack, don't tell him.
Really?
Good.
Oh, Jack.
Okay, see, Sora actually, I was thinking that whole time, like, was there any indication that that chest was actually,
Tell him which Dutchman.
like, the chest was specifically the one he was looking for? I think Sora realizing, oh man, was more around the time I figured it out.
I've always been far more interested in the long game. Now
I prefer Monopoly to life.
that is...
Oh no, he's actually a Risk player, I'm sure.
After him.
Nay, there's no point.
Why not?
The ship's listing near to scuppers from that cannon fire. She'll be needing repairs. Best make berth at Port Royal.
What?
Which, first of all, Port Royal doesn't really look like it did in the second game. And second, is this just like what pirate towns look like? Because it kind of reminds me of that town from Pirates Band of Misfits.
Crabs. They'll set her right.
Crabs? Why crabs?
Never mind the particulars, mate. The white crabs. Savvy?
Aye, aye.
Now, this is really the one part of the world I don't like. We gotta find crabs. And 300 goddamn crabs. Where are those crabs hidden? Everywhere. Except I think you only get 300. Probably crabs. I think they can be hidden like inside things. Except these guys are all too busy looking at something. Yeah, as you can see, they kind of chicken feed those crabs to you. Yeah, like some crabs to cook. Are there even any more crabs over here? I don't think you have to destroy things unless they're specifically, like, shaking. But what are you guys actually looking at? There weren't any crabs over there. Oh, there we are. This one's shaking. Alright, guys, we're 1/30th of the way there. This part of the game, frankly, just goes on too long. Okay, I actually managed to pick up a couple there, though. I think I might have missed one. Oh man, Splash Run's the attraction they give you, and Blastaboy's earlier. Wouldn't the pirate ship, would that just be too obvious? And sometimes the more obvious the joke is, the more you have to make it. Sometimes people might be inclined to be like, oh no, that's too obvious. You can't do it. Like, no, come on. That's when it makes the most sense. Like, oh, obviously that's the way I have to do it. Come on. Oh, this is the way I came in. Alright, let's go back out. So I guess I didn't miss a crab. I just have 41 for some reason. Yeah, not really moving all that fast. Seriously, can this thing pick up some speed?
I think I see something on the roof.
There wasn't even a point in going back into Trinity Sled. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. And do you actually see anything on this roof? Because I don't see anything. Was there something in that like introduction tutorial thing that I probably should have been paying attention to? About like an extra thing I have to do? There's some crabs. And even if you knock them down, you still have to get close enough to actually collect them. We're going to be here for a little bit, guys. Because you guys scour this whole port looking for the crabs. Oh god, my air slide's really sending me flying. Oh boy. 2 whole crab. Okay, I was going to say like, oh, 2 whole crabs, but actually a couple more of them came out. We got like 25 of them or something. Oh, you tired of this game yet? We're almost like a quarter of the way there. And there's just a bunch of the crabs hanging out in trees. That's what, you know, like where crabs usually are. Okay, the way Donald said that was pretty funny. Oh, hang on. There's some over here. I want to pick them up. Hang on. Okay, like where do I have to be before Trinity Sled pops up? There we go. For some reason, we can't get on unless it's around here. We can't do it in the middle. Goofy, no, have you not been paying attention? Clearly crabs are tree-bound animals. As we all know. Ow. Oh, of course, he went invincible right at like the last second there. Oh, no, I don't want to fall off. Oh, there's a treasure chest down here. I mean, that's nice and all. But I was fighting somebody up here. And I can't just get back up. I just can't even like do my shot lock jump up. Damn. Oh. Of course, the crabs are running off with barrels. Crabs are well known to love barrels. What is actually happening in this world?
Sora, over here. I found some.
This world does a lot of cool stuff right, but wow. The stuff it does wrong, it does really, really, really wrong. Okay, hang on, we gotta get back up there somehow. Also, there's probably crabs down here, so we gotta be looking. Gotta be paying attention, find those crabs. No. Okay, well, we're over halfway done. There's some on that rail over there. So how do I get over to it? Yeah. Of course, one waiting on the on that clock head, of course. Gotta find some sort of up here. Because of course, what else would be in there but crabs? Okay, we got over 200 of them. Just get on this rail.
I'd venture that's nearly enough.
I don't know what you're saying about nearly. We still need 87 more crabs.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here. Let's see if there's more.
So, what do you guys think about the quote-unquote controversy of the week? The fact that new screenshots came out of Space Jam 2, and they changed Lola Bunny's design a little bit. She's less overtly sexual than she was, and people are real mad about that. Honestly, a part of me feels like it's not even worth mentioning. Hang on. But if I must mention it, then I understand the sort of the anger over it. You know, not just as a horny guy who also gets angry at censorship, but because it's just sort of a, you guys really don't care. There's also crabs. But anyway, aside of all that, the fact that it's just a continuing trend of, like, you're not allowed to be, of characters just not allowed to be sexy. Oh, because of the prepare for the picture. Okay, because I'd put the camera away. I was like, "What the hell is he talking about?" But for continuing on the Lola Bunny thing, first off, well, the fact that she's not sexual anymore means they might actually have to write a joke for her, which would be great. She might actually have a character. I admit to not really being a Looney Tunes guy. I haven't seen Space Jam in an extremely long time. I've only seen it once. And even that was a long time ago and wasn't paying attention, so. Okay, so they do give you a lot more than 300 crabs. Alright, fine. There's some big stores around here. But I think there's like some side quest where it's like collecting more crabs. It's like, holy shit, do I not care? Anyway, so yeah, not really a Looney Tunes guy. I saw Space Jam, all that stuff. But from the amount I do understand, I'm actually completely on Doug Walker, Nostalgia Critic side when it comes to Lola Bunny. Like, she's not really a character in Space Jam. She's like the token girl and a basic object for one joke that's not really all that funny, in that characters find her attractive, and that's about all she's got. But a lot of people are very attached to the character. I would say that yes, people that, as a couple people have said, her portrayal in the Looney Tunes show is better because she's loony, she's crazy. It's Looney Tunes. It's what you're supposed to be. But man, people get real mad whenever you mention that. Like, I've seen a couple videos where people share that opinion. Like, yeah, I think the Looney Tunes show portrayal of Lola Bunny is better because she better fits in with the cast. And people in the comments get pissed. It's kind of crazy. Oh, here we go. Here's the part from 2. This is what Port Royal in 2 actually was. Well, isn't that cool? There like any more stuff up here? Oh, I wish I could cut down the flag. Oh god, and I can't just jump back down to port. I gotta run down there. Get on back here. Alright, so maybe 400 crabs is all they give you. But I only needed 300, so hey, that's great. Okay, no, and they give you more than 400. Okay, they actually do give you quite the surplus of crabs. Maybe it's like 450, 500. I don't know what the number is. Yeah, we'll go with the hammer. I would ask if anyone's actually expecting Space Jam 2 to be good, but I don't think anyone cares. You're all going to see it anyway because you're sheep. See, I don't care. I'm more of a Tom and Jerry man. And clearly Tom and Jerry has been treated great in movies. No, I did not watch the new Tom and Jerry movie. I didn't hear very good things about it. Heard it was pretty weak. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to use Trinity's sled. Oh yeah, just a little bit of that. Oh god, of course this isn't the port I need to get to. Oh. Oh, where? Is it,
Let's see.
Whew. Man, that is some nice stuff, yo. Those strange crabs are all crawling around in my pocket. Maybe not all of them. But there's more now. See, it's going to be like that scene in Persona 5 where Yusuke just walks up to everyone holding a lobster for no reason. Except it's going to be with crabs. Yeah, well, okay, I'm going to assume that there are 500 crabs in total. Now, where is that lucky emblem? I mean, that's...
Let's see.
Does that count? Is it printed on the wall or something? See, in areas as dense as this, just saying, hey, there's a lucky emblem around here doesn't help me. I don't know where it is. Oh god, I just came to the realization that if you're going for every lucky emblem in this game, there's probably just some that are on a couple of the islands. So you just gotta sail out there and find them. Oh, there it is.
Let's see. Yes.
It's not an emblem. That's just what the sun happens to be. I don't know how the sun is even making that. Or maybe it is, because I can't get in the way of it. Oh, never mind. Yes, I can. That is just the sun shining through. I don't quite know how, because there's nothing over there that creates that shape. Is it on the ceiling? Doesn't look like it. I don't know how the hell that light is being made. Okay, well, whatever. More crabs. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like you collect crabs to upgrade your ship to give it better stats. But man, like I went through this. That is clearly only for bonus stuff, because I went through this entire world without ever doing it. And there were no problems whatsoever. And if all these crabs are in other places, why the hell did they start me in the one area that had like no crabs to start my search? Jack is outrunning us, guys. Oh, dang, I was hoping I could just slide my way over. All right, let's do it. Let's get back out there. Oh, yeah, and this week we also got the news that Guilty Gear Strive was delayed. So, you know, that's great.
That's all of it. Now, to my final task. Be back in a trice.
I mean, I wasn't planning to play Strive anyway, because I don't buy incomplete versions of fighting games.
Fit to sail any sea.
But that open beta really grew on me. Like, it took me it took me a little bit. First, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling this rhythm. But by the end of it, I was like, yeah, I'm really having a good time here. This game is clicking with me.
Yeah. To explore the seas. Free as the wind.
Good answer. You are a pirate. Captain Sword.
Fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Ah, it's because this me has run his course, mate.
This you.
Oh god, that really realistic Donald is weird.
But the goddess of the sea sent here to help you lot. Well, of course, any me is still me. I may be duplicatable, but I'm always incomparable.
There's probably someone out there who understands what the hell he's talking about.
Let's leave it at that, shall we?
I don't.
For now, the real me has a crucial engagement. At Shipwreck Cove, where the pirate brethren will meet Beckett and his lot in battle to win back our freedom.
Then let us help.
No, it's for pirates to resolve, but not you, Sora. You're as free as the wind now, and far you'll go.
Quick, guys, collect the crabs before they go away. God. Was this a thing in the third movie? Because it's weird.
So, Jack was showing us the way.
Jack. He said it was the pirates' battle to fight.
So, man, even a fake Jack sent by the goddess of the sea couldn't help but reveal the location of Davy Jones' box.
It's a fight for us. Come on. Let's find the real Jack.
May I recommend the Francis Ford Coppola movie? I mean, not recommend. But it could be the real Jack. Yeah. I'm not sure this island is a really good place for a meeting spot, seeing as there's completely no distinguishing features. It's super tiny. It'd be impossible to find. Also, clearly something happened while we were gone.
Don't be bashful. Step up. Claim your reward.
Sparrow, your debt to me is still to be satisfied. 100 years in servitude aboard the Dutchman.
Yeah, oh yeah, now I hear it. It's definitely Robin Atkins as Davy Jones, who actually has been his voice in like video games for a while, like since the At World's End game on the Wii in 2007.
Undone.
Done.
Jack's one of the 9 pirate lords. You have no right.
King,
As you command, your news.
Scurvy blackguard!
Easy there, mate. You wouldn't want to damage the leverage now, would you?
I understand people probably turning to me like, yeah, you said you saw this movie a bunch of times. What's happening here? Oh, aside from the fact it's been a long time since I've seen it, I'm not sure I ever understood it. It was a pretty confusing movie. Do I have to stand so close to him?
Advise your brethren. You can fight, and all of you will die, or you cannot fight, in which case only most of you will die.
And the rest of you will be immortal. Wait, what?
we will fight, and you will die.
Listen, if you're gonna say like, and you'll die, like you really should specify at our hands, because it's like you'll die. It's like, I mean, yeah, eventually, yeah. That's how life works. Yep. Okay. So now I can crabs. Can't count. Okay. There we go. We hit level 2. Yep. I'm back on board. Be really nice if there was a Moogle here. Alright, guys, where are we going? Up here, I guess. Alright, let's make a marker. I can't. It's probably already on my map. Oh, look at that, walking into a new room to get a loading screen to load the next area. Oh, it's classic.
That must be Shipwreck Cove, the place the
Ooh, and the camera was even pointing us that way. Isn't that just nice? Okay, there's a Moogle on this island over here.
Didn't we sail past that rock before?
I mean, probably on the way here, and now we're heading back out. Yeah, Wind Waker this ain't. I'll tell you that much.
We can sure explore a lot of this place.
I missed. Any more of them still alive? No, I think we got them.
Friends are waiting for our help.
Jack said Shipwreck Cove, right?
I already kind of lost track of which way we were going. Right now, my target is this Moogle. We got a boss fight coming up, and I want to have a powered up Keyblade. Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches. Isla de los Mastiles. I was saying something. There's that Moogle. Like, see, like this island's here. We didn't have to come here, but we did. And I only came here because there was a, there's a Moogle here. Yeah, you keep trying, yo. Okay. I was hitting someone in there, I presume. The tree was kind of in the way. Oh, there's a lot more of them now. Ham up. It's okay, my hammer's doing a pretty good job at this right now. We don't. Okay, not quite yet. Hey, get back here. Let's see, I can go inside these caves. Ooh, a big chest. All right, I'll take that. That's a oh god, are there like maps for every single island I can get on? You crazy? Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Just smack our heads into the ceiling and just die. I just wanted to grab a tiny bit of money. Man, Sora's really lucky that none of this is the cursed gold. There we go. I want to break that box over there. What about what? Okay, see, I'm just saying, like, this island here is big enough that it could have been a world in, like, Birth by Sleep. And it's literally just one small part of this world here. I might even be able to get enough crabs to get my ship up to level 3. Which will also be helpful in the boss fight that's coming up. There we go, I got the pirate ship. See, I'd question why Donald has a storm cloud above his head that's continuously hitting him, but honestly, that sounds pretty normal for Donald, I would say. Oh yeah, look how far that goes. Okay, well, I mean, I can go down here. Let's try it. Oh, bunch of treasure down here. The Damascus. Oh, more adamantite. Insulator rosette. I suppose fitting of the pirate world, you can get some good treasure if you explore the seas. Oh boy. There you go, there's your count for you guys watching. How many times after I sneeze do I just go, oh boy? I think that's pretty standard for me. Okay, now. God, if I just fell down into the water right now, it'd be awful. Okay, somewhere around here should be that box. There it is. More crabs. Oh, okay. Now can you surge the soda? 133 before I reach the next level. Damn. Supreme neck. Oh. Okay, what does that do? Like, let's just say this. silver necklace. I'd lose some AP, but I would get some... not too much, honestly. I mean, MP haste is nice and all, but nah, nothing too special. Could be useful for like Donald. Okay, yeah, Donald doesn't even have anything there. All right. I mean, no, I should give him something that strictly focuses on magic. Large boost in magic, yes. Goofy, I could give him... Yeah, anything better than a slight boost in strength? I mean, this would be better. It would give him a little more strength, more magic. I don't want him to be losing AP. Oh, there we go. Technician's Ring Plus. Excellent. Yeah, I think for the most part... Dark Anklet's better than that. All right. Let's just see. Are any of these things better than any of the stuff he has on? How about me? The Divine Bandana. No, I think we're probably pretty good. Okay, now for the reason we actually came here. Hello there, Mr. Moogle. Oh, hang on. There's a little bit of room over here. Nothing in it, but the area's there. Ooh. Lots of crabs, though. Okay, hello. Ooh, a strength boost. What are the missions you got? Waterfall and Port Royal. Hey, could have told me before. Okay, first things first. Keyblade Forge. Now I can level up the favorite deputy. And again. Still need some more adamantite. But there we go. We're getting somewhere there. Still don't have any fluorite. That's fine, though. I'm really not using it. Okay, now item synthesis. Defense. All right. Go ahead and make that. Anything else? Yes. I can just make a bunch of these. Huge boost in magic. That'd be good for Donald. All right. Okay. Just making sure over here. Alright, we got some boosts. And then I wanted to change Donald's. We'll get rid of this one, Ability Ring Plus. Oh, but he actually loses AP from using it. Alright then. There we go. That's just better. Okay. Now, thankfully, I don't have to swim all the way out there. That is very nice. Okay, now back in control. Where are we going again? What the hell is that? Okay, so you know how much this game reminds me of Wind Waker? I saw this tiny little thing floating on the water, and for a split second I thought, oh, that's Beetle's ship. So what does Surge do? Alright. Oh. It's fine, we good. Damn! Yeah, remember I've got that water wall.
Do this.
See a point blank. That hurts. Alright, we took out this surprisingly difficult ship. Alright. So now do I fight like Heartless on top of it? Yes, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I just went straight to Shipwreck Cove. My first playthrough, I never did any of this. I mean, I understood that there was a lot to the seas in this game, but man, it is actually a little bit like Wind Waker. Like, these big pirate ships are kind of like the big Octos in Wind Waker. Maybe I'll be able to get a double magic meter. Yeah, how do you like my twice powered up Keyblade? Is it your favorite deputy as it is mine? And by the way, I understand the, I don't know, irony or just fittingness of the fact that my favorite Keyblade in the game is the one with favorite in the name. Like, it is my favorite deputy. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we did pick up some, Okay, so I guess this tiny island has a Moogle shop, so I guess it is kind of like Beetle's ship. So is this the way I'm supposed to be going? I'm sorry. How did you pronounce that? Luke sword? It's a luck sword. Like luck. He's a gambler.
But such compulsive behavior is eventually going to bring you nothing but sorrow.
Then he sails away. Maybe Luxord was nothing but a ghost this entire time. I mean, we killed him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe he is just a ghost.
Lost him again.
How are we gonna go after him?
Or maybe in Kingdom Hearts 2 he technically counted as a ghost, which means we were Ghostbusters. It's wholly possible. Yeah, I'm ready. Start sailing. Wind chasers, let's go. And it can target enemies far away. Cool. Useful. This one's technically still alive. Not anymore, he's not. Yeah, what ability you get to use depends on the color of the, like the pimple thing you pop. I don't really know what the hell to call it. The Orb of Heartless Magic. Or something of the sort. Tidal Wave would actually be really useful. And right into him. Oh boy, here come a couple more. Definitely want to focus on that red one to get Raging Cannons. The green ones give you Red Chaser, blue one, Wind Chaser, red one gives you the... Oh, because I'm fucking turned around. That would be it. See, I didn't even realize I was looking at the back of the ship. Oh god, well, I'm actually kind of dying here. Should probably be a little more careful about my defense. So, oh. Good lord, can I not see anything? Oh god, that was a little bit off. Okay, that's what Surge does. Got it. Alright, tidal wave. Good lord, we're dying. I'm probably actually going to fail. Especially seeing as this ship, even when I'm hitting its weak points, really doesn't want to seem to take damage. Alright, here we go. First death in actual battle. And even though I powered up the ship. Now the game is, am I ever going to die in battle in actual Keyblade stuff? Like what the normal Kingdom Hearts gameplay actually is. See, there's no cost to using water wall, so be a little more liberal with it. Okay, there you go. I've got plenty of time before I have to use Tidal Wave. I can even build up Wind Chaser if I so desired. So this guy is very adamant about keeping me from that side of him. That's fine. I'll just take you out the old-fashioned way then. Okay, one guy over here. Okay, good. Get Wind Chasers on. Just shoot everything where I can. Looks like I took out everyone over here. Good. Now let's see if I can get just close enough to use Tidal Wave. Right about here should work. Right in the middle. Yeah, alright, I got... Okay, well I got... Yes, I did get them all. Now the new one spawned in. Okay, now let's focus on the sides. I want to try and take out the ones flanking him first. So I seem to have a very difficult time actually hitting any of their weak points. And for some reason, a lot of these like weak spot hits don't want to work. And they keep teleporting around. There they are. Yeah. Good, okay, took care of two of them. There's one I'm aiming. No, they're going too far away. It's not going to work. Oh, okay, no, it still hit him. No! Great, and he didn't come back until after the attack had ended. Great. Though to make sure I always have some strong attacks, these guys at least spawn in, which is, you know, a blessing and a curse. Okay, now. Oh, God, nah. You can only deal so much damage to it before it just goes away. But that's what Raging Cannons excels at. Okay, and tidal wave. No! Am I ever going to be able to hit this guy with anything? So what happens once I hit all of his magic orbs and just destroy them? Okay, I guess that's just enough to take him out, even though the ship itself still had plenty of health. Okay.
He's plotting to swipe the chest in the heat of battle.
To shipwreck Cove!
Okay, now we can actually get sailing. See, I could stop here, talk to the Moogle. I'm pretty good, though. Alright, so, when people realized that this world was going to be adapting at World's End, many of them probably weren't hopeful because they didn't like the movie, but there was at least one thing they were looking forward to. The climax of the movie was a big, epic thing, and the thought like, oh man, we might get to live out that climax was exciting. And, folks, they did not let us down. Fire cannons.
Guys, are you okay?
Sora, you're a welcome sight.
We've all been quite worried about you.
Quick, collect them. I want to upgrade my ship.
Sora, where's Jack? And Teodalma?
I'm afraid you've missed a few things while you've been gone.
Most of the movie, to be precise.
He's been taken by Cutler Beckett.
Again, you still have to explain who it is.
Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
Okay.
Barbossa thought we could defeat them if we released Calypso, the goddess of the sea, who was really Teodalma, bound in human form. But it didn't work.
A fickle goddess, Calypso be. So what now?
We die.
Our final hope has failed us.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. And the power under sea you ever wished for, be yours.
And now that we know that the goddess of the sea was the one that made that promise,
Dalma was Calypso.
we can become god of the sea. That's going to be amazing.
And you know what? I think
I like this scene now because it's actually Sora like putting the pieces together and thinking.
can't give up now. We can all fight together.
Like ordinarily, they would just cut all of that stuff out and Sora's just being optimistic. But this time, Sora actually has a bit of a plan going.
Really?
Though, of course, they still follow it up with making fun of Sora for being an idiot. So, you know, all good things must come to an end. Didn't last long.
It's not over. There's still hope for us.
You will listen to me.
Yeah, you're a real fearful pirate captain.
The Brethren will still be looking here to us. To the Black Pearl to lead. And they will see free men and freedom. Our enemy will see the flash of our cannons and hear the ring of our swords, and they will see the courage of our hearts as we succeed and they fail.
Tonight, this will be our Independence Day.
Hoist the colors! Hoist the colors!
The pink colors. Oh, now it's raining. Gonna get wet. It's really the worst thing that could happen to us. Dr. Zoidberg's coming for us. Oh boy. Yep, so we got that giant whirlpool from the movie. Fighting the other ships in it. Sadly, there's only 2 of us and like, I don't know, at least 12 of them. Yep, just drive right into the whirlpool and just begin circling the bowl. This is really the safest option. I do like that the side of the ship has a bunch of screaming faces on it where the cannons come out. That's pretty rad. And yeah, this isn't just going to be a cutscene. Eventually we'll fight it.
I knew it was you.
So that's the Flying Dutchman.
The chest Jack told you about has the heart of Davy Jones in it. There's no way it's the chest that you're looking for.
No one knows what's in the chest we're looking for. If it's a black box, then we are to collect it. Simple as that.
You don't know what's in it? Then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
Got me. Regrettably, the
I mean, we all know, if you've been keeping up with Kingdom Hearts lore,
contains hope.
so they were looking for Pandora's box? If it had hope in it. Anyway, like, we all know they're looking for the box that Master of Masters gave Lucio.
It's far too chaotic to find the box.
What if it was just the box with Davy Jones' heart?
Remove that shit.
Like, what if that was a key part of the Master of Masters plan? Oh, and I guess Luxord controls the Kraken now. So yeah, even though the Kraken wasn't in the 3rd movie, listen, it was an iconic fight in the 2nd movie. You think we're going to pass that up?
Afford me time to look.
They're looking for hope?
Will and the others need us.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Okay, just keep shooting this thing, I guess. I can't quite get close enough to the other ship to try and shoot that. So for right now, we just shoot the Kraken. Okay, I don't have it yet, though. Oh, at the Flying Dutchman, okay. Oh, wait, the ship up there is the Flying Dutchman or something. I probably shouldn't be shooting at that. The Black Pearl is under attack from the Flying Dutchman. Oh, is this? Okay, well, then we'll go with this. I can't say I'm 100% sure what I'm doing here. I'll just kind of keep doing what feels natural. What was that other ship? There it is. Is there like another ship on the water? I can, over there, yes. I don't think we have to worry too much about, like, taking so long that we get sucked up into the middle of the vortex. I think this is pretty clear and cut and dry. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, come on, I want to shoot that ship. But it's like way out of the way. Alright. Oh, there we go. Some good. There we go. Alright. They were saying I was supposed to use Leviathan Force somewhere in there. I wasn't quite sure what they were talking about, but I won. That's fine.
So, you got what you want. Perhaps you're the better player among us.
Oh, hear that? Among Us.
To me,
Can't believe Kingdom Hearts 3 referenced Among Us.
I'll not be giving you anything.
then I invoke the right of parley.
No. No parley. Look around. We're a little busy.
He looks so fearful.
I've already got all that I want, Sprite.
And that's how Luxord's taken out.
Still works.
You know, it's not quite as good as Woody telling Xehanort that he's never had friends, and or Yeetus Vanitas. But it's a Disney character getting to take down an organization member. All right. So yeah, another thing that fans of the movies were absolutely looking forward to. A fight with Davy Jones.
Hardly. Just a few more nuggets to join my crew.
Oh god, I love rain effects. I understand that was kind of came out of nowhere. I'm aware. Well, we've got him in the corner there. Just start whacking him around with the hammer. Oh, no, dang it. This isn't that good of a move. I forgot because it's been so long since we've used it. Oh, but he's mostly standing still, so we might get a little more use out of it. I mean, we're certainly hitting him a good amount. Oh god, although the constant spinning and flashing is hurting my eyes a little bit. Okay, scripted sequence with the Kraken. So we gotta take care of a couple of those Kraken tentacles. Okay, this is kind of another place that the hammer doesn't work so well. Okay, 2 tentacles down. Oi. Oh my god. I'm either getting hit by water spouts or just getting grabbed by the tentacles. A lot of stuff is going on here, guys. You see, I freed you, Jack. Why didn't you ever do anything for me? You get back here, Mr. Jones. The hammer's good for him, though. Until he does that, of course. No, that's fine. Okay, he was glowing. I thought he was in like a counter state, but I guess not. No, I think I'm going to keep using the hammer for at least a little bit. Okay, now switch to the drill. Okay, never mind. We'll just let the Keyblade handle this one. Oh, hello. Mr. Jones is back. Even though there's a Kraken attacking his ship, which you'd think he'd be a little more worried about. What if that's how we took out Davy Jones? Just fireworks. Why wasn't this in the movie? Why didn't they include the scene where Sora just kept using magic on Davy Jones? Like, he was never introduced in the previous movie. Sora just shows up in the third one, and everyone just expects him to be there. No, it's not like we haven't taken out these tentacles already. Oh man, it suddenly looks so much better. Well, you know, actually kind of not. It actually looks a little bit worse. But you get that classic scene. For a second, you can kind of forget that this is supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts game. Like, this legitimately looks like a CG ride at, like, Disney. Despite the fact that it's basically a recreation of a live-action movie. The hell does that mean? Like, if you said Harwood, I would have understood.
Did you forget? I'm a harmless brat. Love. A dreadful boss. And yet, so easily settled. That's not true.
There we go. Now it's Kingdom Hearts again.
Still have a lot to learn about love,
Yeah, really.
but I know what it means to share my heart with others.
I know what it means to link my D with others. And everyone just looks at him like, wait, what?
What does a whelp like you know about the hard track?
The whelp has seen far more of the world than you know.
Well, this world, maybe not.
Tell that, will you, partner? Do you fear death?
Does an android like you ever experience fear?
How disappointing. This is all they meant when they said heart.
They've exposited about the heart for so long in the Kingdom Hearts series, Vexen forgot that it was an actual organ.
Holding life and death in the palm of one's hand.
You're a cruel man, Jack Sparrow.
Cruel is a matter of perspective.
Is it?
Maybe should have acted a little faster there, Jack. Now Sora's just going in, punching him. He almost knocked off his hat. As a pirate, that's worse than death. Yeah, so I guess it's supposed to mean something that they used Will's hand to stab the heart instead of just Jack doing it. Maybe it would have been useful to explain that in the movie, in the game. It's okay, the lock is not that big of a deal. We've been there, we've gotten out.
Jack, can't we save him?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth, say goodbye.
This emotional scene is really, heightened, enhanced by a Goofy being there. Oh man, I really hope that Will knows the combination to Davy Jones' locker.
The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard, and I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions.
Pillaging.
Actually being one of the In we go!
See, like, certain shots here almost look live action, honestly.
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
I mean, honestly, a lot of this probably doesn't look any more fake than the movie. See, it would have been better if instead of a ship, it was just a giant whale breaching the surface. I like the teeth on the front.
Ready on the guns!
Full canvas!
Aye! Full canvas!
Gonna get to painting on that full canvas. They've got a lot of cannons on that ship. We heard you. Look how dramatic they're making this. Just his face, it was great.
It's just good business.
See, it's a real dramatic final line and all, but it would have been better if he just like looked around, saw all this destruction that he had been a part of, and he just went, fuck, and then died. Graduation. I'm sorry, when you show people throwing their hats up in the air from that low angle, like that's every graduation scene in every movie.
Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just where Denoushi and Captain Turner must live in different worlds. One day ashore, 10 years at sea. It's a steep price.
Will.
chariot awaits, Your Highness.
This is terrible.
Take care.
Again, imagine how amazing it would have been just in the movie, like during one of these crowd shots. Sorry, Donald and Goofy are there. No one ever acknowledges them. There's never an explanation.
One day isn't enough time.
The director never mentions it. Like, if anyone asks him, he just never responds.
It's true. Sora, you know better than anyone. It only takes a moment to connect with your mates. With your hearties.
Like, any future Blu-rays of this movie Disney prints, like, they should just splice this scene in.
Going to find them.
The hell? Sorry, whose ship was that? Is that like our ship that we left to get on the Black Pearl? And I guess that explains why it was just there, because it was made of crabs. By the way, they also never acknowledged the fact that they should have absolutely mentioned the fact that, like, hey, Jack mentioning, like, yeah, by the way, you promised me that Keyblade. I want one. Alright, so that was the Caribbean. Oh man, we're suddenly back to the more anime look.
Hey, liking the look.
It's plaid. It's Nomura's new thing. Why the hell does she have horns on her hoodie? It's like a secret devil.
I don't know. Maybe later.
But you always wear the same thing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
This is my fashion.
Out of a crowd. I make myself easy to remember.
How thoughtful.
Nah, not really.
Our training's almost finished.
I bet we're gonna help out so much.
Somewhere inside me is Naminé. If we can free Roxas, we can free her too.
I guess so.
Honestly, I never really had much of a connection with Naminé.
Me from his heart.
Honestly, I could take her or leave her.
Now that she's a part of me again, I figured all was right. But she can't look at this forest, feel the wind on her face. None of it. And if she could, it would be different for her. Her time was short, but she lived it, and that makes it hers. What right did
She needs more time to improve her art skills, because they look like a 5-year-old.
Nothing's as it should be. Not for her or Roxas.
I know. Way back when I was a kid, I met this other weird kid. Somehow we became fast friends. Never saw him again. Nearly forgot about him, too. Then I met Roxas. Couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical. Oh, I didn't tell Roxas. Didn't want him
I
to go vanishing.
never thought about this, despite the fact that I've seen this cutscene. I guess it never really. I guess it just went in one ear out the other. Possibly the reason why, Axel like picked Roxas out of the organization when he first joined, and like became friends with him, gave him ice cream, sort of helped him develop his personality. It was probably just because somewhere in the back of his mind he reminded him of Ventus.
Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore.
I never really thought of that. Oh boy, how's Aqua doing? Oh, actually, no. Technically, right now we're dealing with, yeah, Riku and Mickey. Riku with a giant car key. It's not a very good Keyblade design. I'm gonna be real with you. The more modern, like, car key look. Because I'm not gonna pretend the weird bat wing made sense as a key. But it was at least iconic. Like, this is a normal key. We're used to it. It's huge, though.
Mickey!
Is that all the time we're spending there? Just a quick cut over there to show us that things aren't going so well, and you guys don't need to see how that ends. Let's get back to Sora's old fun adventure. Oh, never mind. We're not even getting back to Sora yet. How is it going in Twilight Town?
It's about time.
Crash Bandicoot 4. Man, you really didn't keep up with this place while I was gone. Didn't even mow the lawn. These pillars are a wreck.
Please, I have created enough victims.
How much dust am I going to see inside?
The children sacrificed in the name of your research. So
To make a philosopher's stone.
I told you I did not take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
Yeah, this random girl that was apparently being experimented on.
And threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful
I hope we get to learn who she is.
the girl and hid her. Now show me the data you are hiding here. Roxas and Namine. If there is any reason that I still draw breath, it is to atone for what I did to them.
In fact, I thought I already sacrificed that myself with that machine turning Kingdom Hearts into data.
It needs us.
But no, I'm somehow still alive.
The girl. What is it that you expect will happen?
Maybe this series will start making sense. More answers.
Mystery to unravel. One concerning the battle we seek between light and darkness. You know something, and that is why you stopped the experiments. You are completely deluded, Xehanort. We shall soon see.
In you go, old man. Candy salesman.
Excuse me!
Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm looking for a friend who used to live here.
No one lives here. Be gone.
But, sir...
No, not one more step. Get out.
I might catch your cooties.
This way.
Hey, loser!
And that's how Ansem died. Hayner drop kicked him, and that was the end of it. All this series was for nothing. Oh, the Kathy saved him. Of course. Why didn't anybody imagine? Why didn't anyone think of that? Or that, or it's strands of milk from like a milk commercial.
The squiggly things?
Oh, you know, I could have called it semen. I could have said anything, really.
They protected me.
I always tried to be tasteful for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I serve the organization. This is treason. I see what is happening. Have it your way, then.
Keep in mind that Hayner, Pence, and Olet have no idea who... really have any idea who Ansem the Wise is. For all they know, saving him could have been a very bad idea.
Are you guys okay?
I think really the only clue they had that he could be okay is he mentioned Mount Roxas and Atone.
Nobody knows the twists and turns of Twilight Town better than us.
You are Roxas's friends.
That's right. So you know him too?
Oh, yes.
I trapped him in a date escape.
Hey, Dirt. Guess it was worth staking out the old mansion after all, because this guy here is what I call elite.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Tell us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
And I'll take you for myself now.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you, I realized it was my chance to find you as well. For you see, I too wish to atone.
Now that was a shock. Because Vexen was very amoral in all of his previous appearances. Like, he was doing a lot of bad stuff just because he wanted to further his own research. The fact that he comes in saying, like, yes, I want to atone, I want to make things right. I legitimately was like, oh, okay, that has to be a, like, that's got to be like a trick. Like, he's going to double cross him. Alright, so let's just clear the path. Do I have anything? Good lord, I am not getting any. I understand I'm really not doing anything, so, okay, then. All the more reason to keep avoiding things. So we're going to clear the way to San Francisco, and that'll be the way that'll be it for the night. Stream managed to last an actually pretty good time, I'd say. We managed to go almost a full 3 hours. We're pretty close anyway, as soon as where it is decides to load. There it is. Oh, that's an obstacle. Okay, thankfully we can already see it. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up. Is there anything around here I can quickly do to get some experience? Hold on. There we go, okay. Hit 32. I'd like to avoid that encounter. So am I going to have to actually fight a boss to get in? No, I guess not. All right. So at least we're at least super close to it, and it's not hard to get there. All right, so that's the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3 for the night. Next time, we will be visiting San Francisco, and despite the name, no, it is not the location of the Ace Attorney games. Oh, let's get cooking first. It is actually the setting of Big Hero 6, which is a weird... It was a weird inclusion, because it didn't seem like it was a movie that made that much of an impact, but it was a good movie. I liked it. I only saw it when it was in theaters, but I liked it. It was a good movie. I think the setting fits pretty well. Ooh, there was a couple new things to make. All right. Okay, basic one. Good. I can do better. Yeah. I want to try and get an excellent on it so I can make the plus. Excellent. There we are. See, I'm just worried about the time limit. Alright, let's make this one now. I can only make one of it, so I only got... Okay. Nice and careful. Oh! It's that first failure. Okay, this is easy. We didn't even cut up that whole onion. See, I'm just laughing at the way we broke that egg and it just said too hard. It's like that's how I feel. Ooh, all right, 2-star. That's how I feel whenever I look at pictures of Aqua. Too hard. All right, now we can make a dessert. Okay, another easy one. Again, we didn't use up the whole apple. I guess it's nice to have a little snack for yourself while cooking, if you don't use up the entirety. God. These people are making things that are way too complex. Like, just make ice cream. We got a box of cookies we can make. It's obviously way too late tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock, but maybe I'll make them tomorrow. Alright, so next time we'll be going to San Francisco, which is actually the last Disney World of the game. And I've already managed to exceed the amount of money I had at the end of the DLC 10 hours later. Alright, well,